In 1979, a 6-year-old boy walked his school bus and vanished forever, a case that stunned a nation, haunted families, and changed how America viewed missing children. Decades passed. Generations grew up. Memories faded. But the silence surrounding this case lasted too long. Now, prosecutors are preparing a retrial after 46 years. This is the story, from the disappearance to the new trial in 2025. On May 25, 1979, in Manhattan, New York, a 6-year-old boy named Etan Patz left his Lower East Side apartment with a brown paper lunch bag in his hand. He walked toward the bus stop, just as he did every morning. But this time, he never made it onto the bus. His absence was noticed within hours, sparking one of the largest and most frantic missing child searches in American history. His face appeared everywhere: street poles, shop windows, TV news segments, newspapers. Volunteers walked block after block searching every alleyway, rooftop, and abandoned basement. Police questioned hundreds of people, followed dozens of leads, and scoured the city. But no matter how hard they searched, there was no sign of Etan. It was as if he had disappeared into thin air. The disappearance shook the country. Parents who once felt safe letting their children walk to school alone suddenly became fearful. Families changed their routines. Neighborhoods changed their habits. Schools updated their safety protocols. The country was forced to face a harsh truth. Children weren't as safe as everyone believed. The case didn't just create headlines. It changed the national conversation around missing children. Awareness campaigns grew. Child safety programs expanded. The entire system for searching, tracking, and identifying missing kids started to transform. Etan's story became a symbol, a reminder of the children who vanished without answers. For decades, the case remained cold. But in 2012, investigators narrowed in on a man named Pedro Hernandez after he was arrested for an unrelated issue. During questioning, Hernandez gave a confession that stunned detectives. He claimed he had lured Etan into the basement of a store where he worked back in 1979, and after harming him, disposed of the body. No physical evidence supported his claim, but the confession was detailed enough to reignite the case. Still, questions surrounded Hernandez. His confession had inconsistencies. His mental state raised concern. His story didn't align perfectly with known facts. Some investigators believed they finally had the truth. Others believed the confession was unreliable or influenced by outside pressure. The first trial began in 2015. Prosecutors argued Hernandez confessed because he truly was responsible. The defense argued the confession was a result of mental illness, confusion, or coercion. After lengthy deliberation, the jury couldn't reach a unanimous decision. A second trial followed in 2017. This time, Hernandez was found not guilty. The verdict shocked many and left Etan's family heartbroken. The case once again slid into uncertainty. But even after the verdict, doubts remained. Was the confession false? Was the real perpetrator still unknown? Had the justice system failed again? Years went by, but investigators continued to review the evidence. Forensic methods improved. Old testimony was re-examined. New details began to surface, details that prosecutors believed deserved another chance in court. In 2025, prosecutors announced they would retry the case. This decision wasn't made lightly. It followed years of reanalysis, new legal arguments, and new interpretations of previous evidence. This time, they believe they have a stronger, clearer, more complete case. For the families of missing children everywhere, the retrial is more than a legal event. It's a symbol of hope. Hope that even cases buried under decades of dust can still find justice. Hope that persistence matters. Hope that no matter how old a case, answers can still be found. Etan Patz was one child, but his story changed a nation. His disappearance reshaped safety laws, investigative procedures, and public awareness. And today, nearly 46 years later, the search for truth continues. Will this retrial finally bring closure, or will it raise new questions? Time will tell. But one thing remains certain. As long as the story is told, Etan is never forgotten.